Hello everyone, welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports alongside Peter Vera. I am Rob Moretti, back at the gym at Ryan Eck High School for another girls basketball game. Today the Lady Panthers hosting Keio. And Peter, this is a Ryan Eck team that lost to Keio just 3 days ago over the weekend by 8 points. They rebounded with a win yesterday against Pauling, but with the playoffs coming up in just a couple weeks, they're looking to build from there.
That's correct, Rob. They are looking to rebuild. They want to add on to this their record, which is 7-7, and hopefully can go in winning into the postseason. And hopefully they can rebound after that tough loss against Keio. It was a tough match for them, and hopefully they can get that rematch win today here at Ryan Eck, and to continue that win streak that they said yesterday they won against Pauling. They win today, and then hopefully they win on Friday to continue that win streak, and also in their home court. And they have a lot of good young girls playing here at Ryan Eck, and to spark up that offense with Katsaros on Gottlieb, and they have Alexa Garcia, who's a pretty tough ball player as well. So Ryan Eck has all the pieces to the puzzle, so let's hopefully they can put it into work and see if they can take the wins here today.
Coach Sean Lincoln has said he wants to get a lot of close games in before the playoffs. We're looking for another close one here today. Opening tip-off next on LMC Varsity Sports. Welcome back. Opening tip-off is won by Keio after Hutt actually got the touch on it. Right on the other end of the plate, Kira Hutt with the big block. So 7 seconds in, and Kira Hutt making her presence known.
That's right, Rob. And before the game, we thought Gabrielle might have been started, but it looks like Hutt got the nod today.
Yeah, Hutt and Gabrielle kind of been splitting time, so you never know who's going to start the game. That shot put up and good by Hana Nakajima. She is the captain of the Keio girls basketball team. And here's Ryan Eck's captain bringing it up, Gottlieb. This is Hutt across to Morgan Parker. Parker across to Katsaros. Inside toward Hutt. Hutt dribbles.
Steps out of bounds.
Just did step out. A little too close to the baseline.
I thought she was going to step out of bounds a little bit earlier before that, because she was like very, very close on that one, Rob.
Ishii back to Nakajima. This is Ide. Deflected pass picked up by Hata. Ishii back to Ide. Ide launches a three off the back iron. Rebounded by Ishii. Ishii foot on the line. That's a two. It's off. And Kira Hutt right there for the rebound.
Great ball movement by Keio early in this game, Rob.
Ryan Eck trailing 2-0. Morgan Parker, uncontested three.
Beautiful shot by Morgan Parker from all the way in the corner right over there near the Keio bench.
Ishii back up top to Nakajima. Ishii. Nakajima once again 15 to shoot. This is Ide. Stutter step, Sugawara. In the corner is And bobbled by Nakajima and picked up by Gottlieb, double teamed.
It looked like
able
it went
to
off
unload
their
towards Katsaros, but stolen back by Tomomi Ide.
That was a weird play right there, Rob. It went like off her face, and then like Ryan Eck covered, and then that was just went pretty quick.
That's a kick ball off the foot of Hutt.
Do you remember that play that I was telling you earlier in the game, the JV game? There was a kickball and there was no call at all in that game.
15 to shoot. Nakajima launches a three, it's off. And Hutt with the size advantage, easy to get the rebound. Gottlieb able to get it over. Pump fake, gave it to Katsaros. Back to Gottlieb, now Hutt. Gottlieb once again, 15 on the shot clock. Garcia, back to Gottlieb, inside to Hutt. Hutt back out to Parker. Parker to Katsaros, 7 to shoot. Parker 5 to shoot. Garcia with 3, but she took too many steps.
Great ball movement by Ryan, but there was a lot of good defense on the Keio side.
Ide looking for Nakajima, able to keep it under control. Nakajima, that's a foul. They're getting Katsaros for the blocking foul there.
First foul on Katsaros, first right next foul.
Inbounded by Sugawara. This is Ide inside. Hata is fouled. So first free throw is for either side. Hata back irons the first. That one's good. We're tied up at 3 minutes in.
Looks like it's going to be a slow process to be a lot of points in this game, Rob.
One thrown away, Katsaros couldn't get there. The last time they played, just 3 days ago, it was a 44-36 win for Keio. So, not a terribly high scoring game. A lot of the time it's not between these two schools.
Turnover for Keio. Ball back for Ryan.
Like an off-ball foul by Hata. So Gottlieb now. Hutt. Garcia from the free throw line, back iron, no good. And Katsaros had the rebound. Her shot was no good, and now it's brought up by Ide for the Unicorns. Top for Nakajima. She drives in, dishes away, comes back to Nakajima. Her 3, no good. Offensive rebound. 3 in the key on Sugawara.
Another turnover. A lot of turnovers in this first quarter, Rob.
Parker. This is Gabrielle, who just checked in. Katsaros fouled on her way up. And the junior Ellie Katsaros will shoot 2. First one off the front of the iron. One for 2 is Katsaros, puts Ryan back up by 1. Look at the passing there, just couldn't hit the layup.
Nice.
Ide picked up the rebound.
That was a nice hustle for that ball.
This is Ide. Shot clock did reset. Hata back out. 3 put up by Nakajima, no good. Garcia had the rebound and was knocked away.
After
and out of bounds.
Hutt fouled one of the Keio girls. Looks like Gabrielle came in for her.
Gabrielle puts it up.
Coming off the bench with a 2.
It's a little 3-0 run here for Ryan. Nakajima back out. Ishii has an open look from 3 and she hits it.
Nice shot from downtown.
Knotted up at 6 here.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Parker to Garcia.
Some steps called on Garcia.
That's the second time Garcia called for a travel. At least to just be a little more mindful of what she's doing with her feet. It's kind of hard when you're trying to keep possession of the ball at the same time.
She looks like she probably wanted to grab the ball and shoot it, but apparently, like,
it's when you pull up and change your mind. You don't always think about what your feet are doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of get tied up. Nakajima puts that one up, no good. Offensive rebound. Sugawara sends it back out.
And they're
another
wide
three
open.
Launched by Ishii. That one is off. Into the corner it goes. Rebounded by Hata. And a very well-used timeout by Keio coach Charles Martinez. His player was double-teamed in the corner with nowhere to go. So 2:06 left first quarter. Rhinebeck and Keio tied at 6 on LMC TV. Back on LMC TV, it's a Keio possession. All knotted up here in the early going, 6 minutes in. Ide to Nakajima. Katsaros tripped but got back up, no foul call. And there's a block. It's on Garcia.
Coach Lincoln seems to be very aggravated on a call that was not made.
Yeah, I think he's arguing that Katsaros was tripped earlier.
That's right.
Garcia will exit for Olivia Dunn. This is Ishii, back to Nakajima. Ide drives in, pass to Hata, shot no good, and Parker picks up the loose ball and able to sidestep some pressure.
There's some footsteps coming out of nowhere, but she heard them quickly.
Parker to Gabrielle. Gabrielle launches a three and nearly hits. Rebound, foul on Rhinebeck. Two subs for Rhinebeck. Olivia Martino and Charlotte Murphy check in for Parker and Katsaros. Give the starters a bit of a break. The final minute 10 of the first quarter at the very least. This is Nakajima. Keio's made no changes yet. Back and forth they go. Three ball is off.
Nice defense by Rhinebeck, led by Charlotte Murphy, who came off the bench right there.
Right, Nakajima and Ide just threw to each other about 5 times. There was nowhere else to go.
No.
So this is Martino. Gabrielle. Back out to Gabrielle. A long two is
No
too
shots
long.
going in for Gabrielle in his past 2 shots.
Got a 2.5 second differential shot clock to game clock here. Nakajima. Ishii. Now Ide. As they dribble it down, shot clock down to 10. Ide launches a three and tried to use the glass, no good. 8 seconds to go in the quarter.
Pretty
so
good
Rhinebeck will have
defense
to
again.
hurry. Gottlieb trouble with a handle, and that one's stolen away, and it's a Rhinebeck ball with 0.4 seconds. They'll probably just inbound it here and expire the quarter. There's enough time to shoot. And that will do it.
They couldn't have done anything on 0.4 seconds anyway.
It's difficult, that's for sure. So, points at a premium, defenses have ruled 6-6 after 8 minutes of play. Be right back with your second quarter on LMC Varsity Sports.
And we're back here, the second quarter of Rhinebeck's versus Keio girls basketball team. Both tied at 6-6. Tough first quarter, a lot of defense, and now let's see if Rhinebeck can push it up here and start scoring some points here. A 3 shot, no good. Look, everybody's trying to get that ball, but nobody. Keio lands it, and there's a wide open Keio. Oh, and she misses a shot here. But it's recovered here, Rhinebeck, with Martino, who comes in this game. Coming up with the ball is Gottlieb, who gives it to Gabrielle. Gabrielle back to Gottlieb. Gottlieb shoots it, no good. Ooh, and out by Keio. When she recovered the ball, she was stepping out of bounds, and that's why the ball goes back to Rhinebeck.
Some frantic end-to-end action to start this first quarter,
That's right.
second quarter, and it's still no points to show for it on either side.
That's right, and the 3-ball by Murphy. It is good. Nice shot from the corner. Coming up is Keio.
I think that was Martino, wasn't it?
It seemed like it was Murphy on that shot right there. Nakajima, the captain from Keio, who has 2 points from the first quarter. There's Ishii. Ishii is back over here in the corner. Almost a shot by Nakajima. Nakajima with the 2. Oh, no good. Reineck has the ball now. Here coming up is Gottlieb. Gottlieb looking out to see who she's going to give it, or if she's going to get in for herself. Was giving it to Gabrielle, who shot, but the ball was tipped by Keio.
Yeah, partially blocked by Sugawara there.
That's
Got
right.
there right in the nick of time.
Ishii to the captain Nakajima, who shoots it up, but no good.
Wild layup.
Here comes Reineck. Murphy. Ooh, beautiful play, but no ball because she was traveling.
Sometimes it's easy to see the lane and get excited. You want to pick up the dribble and shoot.
That's right.
Then you realize, oh, I'm not there yet.
That's right. Maybe the size also matter, could also put B into effect. Keio with the ball, trying to see if they can tie the ball here, the game here again. Ishii throws it up and she gets fouled. She was looking for that N1, but the ball did not go in. First shot for Ishii. No good.
Reineck changes up their lane personnel assignments.
Trying to get the big people more to try to get that rebound, perhaps. Ishii, and both shots for free throws were no good. Murphy with that rebound gives the ball up to Gottlieb. Gottlieb looking, see if this time they can get something over here. Murphy again for the 3-ball, no good. Hutt with the rebound, oh, almost gone in, and she got to her own rebound again. Both shots didn't go in.
It's like Dunn got fouled at the end of the play, and Kira Hutt, quite simply, tallest player on the floor. She could do that all day if she wants.
That's right.
I think she'd rather hit a shot, but
She would have.
better than losing the rebound.
Murphy again from a corner, but another shot no good. Now ball back to Keio. Last touch by Reineck. Bringing it in is Ide. Ishii. Nakajima. Ishii. Oh, beautiful ball moving by Keio, but deflected by Hutt. Nice block by Hutt. In the paint, she just came out of nowhere and just walked that right there.
If you're going in on number 40, think of something else. It isn't going to work unless you've got 6 feet on you. The scariest part is she's a freshman.
Oh, they got to move. Oh, but stolen by Keio. Reineck didn't move the ball, and they were about to be like... Great defense by Keio, too, right there. Reineck gets the steal right here. Oh, and then another steal again by Keio. Going back and forth with steals, and a nice 2 points for Nakajima, the captain, leading all scorers with 4 points. Wow, the press by Keio is amazing. Murphy, they were about to get, that was a tough one right there, Rob.
Yeah, they definitely made it
Murphy
hard.
for 3. Oh, almost in. Hits the rim. Ide. Oh, she brings it all the way, but she couldn't get it in. But nice rebound recovery by Keio. Nakajima, back and forth passing here. Rebounded by Hutt once again.
It's scary to think with Hutt and Gabrielle, both freshmen, the twin towers they could put out there for the next 3 years is just frightening for opponents.
Little Aaron Judge showing Carl Stanton remark right there. Shot by Gottlieb is not good, but Hutt again with the rebound. But this time, Keio, after that shot, recovers by Ishii, who gives it to Nakajima. Nakajima back to Ishii, and they continue that. Ball passing outside the three-point arc. Nakajima. It looks like they don't go that, but then when they find that hole, that's when they go in. And a shot clock violation by Keio. A turnover by Keio. Great defense by Rhynek. Katsaros comes in for Gottlieb.
And the shot clock violation, but not for lack of trying. They just couldn't get around Kira Hutt.
That's right. Looks like there was a contact situation for Keio's number 10, Sugawara.
And that's scary. All of a sudden, one eye you can't see.
Rhynek got fouled right there is number 15, Martino. Just coming down baseline and almost looked like she was going to get that too, but she got fouled right there. Martino scores her first points.
First sub for Keio, Matsumoto into the game, and it's like Sugawara is going to take a break after losing that contact.
This is her second, but gets her own rebound. Nice ball playing by Martino. Heard she had a great game yesterday too. It's Keio with Ide. Ide to Hata, who we see here for the first time. Turnover. Katsaros would be bringing up. Oh, and there's that press again by Keio. As you can see, there would have been a turnover, and there is. And here comes Keio with Ide.
It looked like Dunn was just trying to hold it for a jump ball and just had it ripped away.
Ooh, Hutt. The train was coming, and
yeah, I don't think Hutt actually hit her. I think she just ran into Hutt.
That's what I'm saying. The train was coming, but it had no brakes, and
real strong physical presence under the hoop. It really shuts down a whole big chunk of a lot of teams' offenses.
Ide to Ishii. Back to Ide, to Ishii, to number 21, Matsumoto, who we see here for the first time. Ishii. Oh, nice swap by Katsaros. And the ball lands into the hands of Murphy gets that ball, but then she steps out of bounds.
And trying to save it, trying to get the feet down.
There's a lot of effort there, but you know, it was a tough play right there.
Sometimes there just isn't room. That's one of those times.
And she got double teamed right there. It was pretty complicated. There's Ishii. Ishii to Nakajima. Was back to Ide actually. There's Nakajima. And there's Ide. Yeah, there's a 6-5, and there's a shot, but no good. And Hutt with the rebound once again.
And they were able to get that shot because they were able to draw Hutt away from under the hoop.
That's right.
Opened up a little lane there. That shot could easily have gone in.
As you realize, Keio has been playing one on the offensive side outside the three-point arc because, like you said, Hutt has been such a strong presence in this game. Hutt grabs that rebound but misses. Foul on Katsaros. Coming out of the game is Dunn.
Grace West checks in for the first time.
Bringing it up for Keio is Ide. Who gives it to Ishii to Ide. Ishii. Ide to the captain Nakajima in the corner. Like we talked to them before, they cannot move inside the 3 points. And Hutt, who's inside there on the paint, gets that steal from a tip. Murphy with the 2-ball right there. Nice layup by Murphy. We haven't seen a point since I don't know how long, and now she gets the easy 2 for add to 5 points. 3-ball for Keio. No good. Swap by Ishu, and she actually keeps it. And then, oh, nice, almost a stole by Reineck, but Keio recovers, and they continue to stay outside the 3-point arc. Kitsaros is going to be called by the foul.
Well, you might as well, worth a shot, and Keio likely holding for a last shot here anyway with 11 seconds left in the half.
But Kitsaros looks like she has 3 fouls now, and she leaves this game. Ide comes with the ball. Nakajima shoots it. No good. Rebounded by Keio. And Morgan Parker comes up with it.
And they can't get out of there.
And they're going to let it time out. And that's the end of the first half. Reineck leading 12-8. It's LMC TV Sports, and we'll be back for the second half. And we're back here in the second half. Reineck versus Keio here with LMC Sports. Alongside Rob Moretti, I am Peter Vera. It's a very close game here. Let's see if it can spice up here a bit in the second half here, Rob. With the ball here is Ide. Ide, seeing if Keio looking for that comeback, short comeback, as we should say. It's not that much of a comeback to say. And they get those first 2 points quickly by Nakajima, but that's how we started this game in the first quarter.
Right, and I've seen games where it's low scoring through the first half, but one team at least usually picks it up in the second half. You're not going to. What's just happened there?
That was looks like Keio was trying to dribble the ball back, but pass it to, and then when they passed it, it went out of bounds. Morgan Parker passes it up to Gottlieb.
So it'll be interesting to see which team, if not both, come out with a little bit more efficiency and effectiveness on offense in this half.
Kitsaros, who has a little bit on the high foul numbers, is in this start of this third quarter. Gottlieb goes in the corner with Garcia, the shot is no good, but Kitsaros with that steal. Beautiful defense by Kitsaros. Garcia this time takes it and from another angle, no good as well. Rebounded by Keio.
Kitsaros not afraid of those 3 fouls. She's going in there and trying to make plays.
She's coming big time, and they're doing that crazy ball movement outside the 3-point because the Hutt is right there, but they get caught. They get the foul. That foul was on.
I think it was on Morgan Parker.
And 2 shots would be on Nakajima, who's leading all scorers with 7 now.
Chance to tie the game here for Nakajima.
She makes both free throws. 8 points for Nakajima. Kitsaros back to Gottlieb, back to Kitsaros. Morgan Parker catches that big throw from all the way from the other side. Hutt gets the ball here in the paint, shoots it, almost goes in. Kitsaros with that nice rebound, misses it, and Hutt gets that rebound, gets her own rebound, and gets another rebound, and then she gets fouled. 3 rebounds by Hutt in that play.
And I think she gets the rebound. She knows she has the height advantage, gets a little too excited. It looks like most of her misses are because she's not just floating it in there.
That's right. And she gets her first points of the game as well. Both free throws. Nice clutch free throws by Hutt in this third quarter. And they take the lead once again. Reineck 14, Keio 12. Up here with the ball is Nakajima, the captain, leading scorer of this game with 8 points. It's been all Nakajima for Keio here, basically. Nice pass, though, and a nice layup in there by number 10, Sugawara. Coming here with the ball is Garcia, but stolen by Keio. Great defense by Keio. Coming in the paint, they don't see Hut, so they just come in quickly, and they get the foul called again against them. Against Rhineck.
I think that was Parker again.
And Coach Lincoln sees that and gets Murphy. Nice points in there for Ide. First points in there for Ide. So Murphy comes in for Katsaros. So apparently that maybe might have been a foul on Katsaros.
Thought I saw the referee put up 3 fingers.
Both shots in by Ide.
Gotta break this press.
Ooh, with the height advantage, and she couldn't hold on to that ball there. Was that?
It's an easy, at least an easy look for 2 if she's able to settle down that pass.
Yeah. But a beautiful press by Keio. Keio's been playing a lot of press here in this game. That's why maybe there's been such a big turnover ratio here in this game. Hut with another rebound. That brings her to 9 rebounds.
It feels like 19, doesn't it?
Yeah. Alexa Garcia passes the ball to Gottlieb. Gottlieb to Murphy. Hut has the ball. Gottlieb looking for that shot. Oh, but another turnover by Rhineck. Ball bringing it up by Keio. Ide. Keio has a very good high free throw percentage here in this game. That's why they're very close in this game. But Rhineck steals this ball. Murphy, going by herself on the paint, but she couldn't get that layup. Gottlieb, who was on there with her, asking for that ball to get that layup. She was wide open, but she didn't get the ball.
She was slightly guarded. It would have been a bit of a risky pass.
That's true. Ide with that nice rebound. And she will dribble it up to Ishii. Ishii to Nakajima. Nakajima, who gave us the ball to Hada. He gets the ball deflected by Rhineck. Murphy.
See Rhineck settle it down here and run a play and find a way to get themselves an easy bucket.
And that's what Gottlieb did. She grabbed the ball and she held it to see if her girls can get in a good position to see what they can do. But Hut trying to pass it to somebody over there. It was all over the place. And the shot clock is down to 0 and a shot clock violation for Rhineck.
Yeah, the pass came into Garcia with about 4 seconds and then got tangled up, never had a chance to put it up at that point.
That's right. Here comes Keio with the ball. They're up by 2 here. First lead of the game for them. 16, actually after the first quarter when they were up 2-0. They were up winning in that. And they scored the first 2 points of this half too. Quick points. Nice steal by Rhineck. Morgan Parker all the way, fast break. Beautiful layup, beautiful play by Morgan Parker. As she ties the game for Rhineck, 16-16.
As soon as Parker broke away, she knew she wasn't going to miss this layup.
No.
She did have 2 trailers behind her if she needed them. She didn't.
That's right. But she felt it and she went all the way with that one. Coach Lincoln looks like he's going to have to keep on doing a lot of changes here.
And Garcia just charged with that foul. She'll check out.
Rhineck has been, looks like, hopefully they don't, Keio just got called for steps by Hada, turnover. Murphy. And that press just worked perfect for Keio. A steal in that, with a beautiful defense. And
Rhineck in their press break, I've noticed, the players off the ball aren't moving around that much. You got to make yourself a target.
That's right. Nakajima to Ide for 3, no good. but they recover Ishii, and a jump ball call, ball for Ryan-Eck.
More good defense from Ryan-Eck.
But hopefully they can break this press. This Keio press has been so complicated, and it looks like it's bringing complication for them again. And a steal again by Keio. Breakaway Nakajima all the way for the beautiful 2. 10 points. First person in double digits in points here in this game. Morgan Parker finds Hutt Battle herself. Ain't a beautiful 2 for Hutt. 4 points for Hutt. Playing a great game here today.
It looks like Ryan-Eck's press break is developing. They're getting a little bit better at recognizing what Keio's trying to do with their press and how to get around it.
That's right. And it looks like Keio's been solving the complication with Hutt in the paint as well. But it looks like it got back to them, and the 3 ball is good by Ide. Little complications with and then after that complication, a timeout called by Coach Charles Martinez. We'll be right back. And we're back here with LMC Varsity Sports after a timeout by Coach Charles Martinez. Oh, what was that out of nowhere?
I think Dunn couldn't quite get there. He was trying to redirect it towards Hutt and didn't quite get it done.
That was a tough play there for Ryan-Eck. After Dunn after checking it back in, a costly turnover by her. She's trying to get her minutes in and show her potential. Ide back with another 3 ball, no good. And they just let it go away.
That was a good job by Gottlieb there to kind of shield it, let it go out of bounds.
That's right.
More like a soccer play.
And here, the last few seconds of the game, see if Ryan-Eck can score and tie this game again. Here comes Gottlieb. Alexa Garcia. But it was tipped.
That was Dunn. Garcia's on the bench.
Oh, that's right. Dunn, who wanted to shoot her first point.
They thought about tying the game just like you were, but got that shot partially blocked.
Ishii with the ball. But the leading scorer, Nakajima, gives it back to Ide, to Ishii. With this crazy, you see this back and forth over here. What is this? And then they get called, and Ryan-Eck fouls them after that. I don't know what that play was called, but nice play call by Coach Charles Martinez calling that timeout.
Left and right sway to get the defense to overcommit.
He's realizing that his girls can shoot great free throws, and they can't get near the paint. So he's going to continue that, and the 3 is no good. Great rebound by Hutt, but when she passed the ball to Gottlieb, it got out of her hands and it went out of bounds.
A little disappointing there because Ryan-Eck would like to at least put 2 on the board.
That's right.
But now Keio has it for the last 10 seconds.
Nakajima is going to want to get those last 2 right here, but a nice steal by Martino. And they're trying to get, and that time is out. And the game is 21 Keio, Ryan-Eck 18. We'll be back for the 4th quarter.
Welcome back. Rob Moretti here with Peter Vera. 1 quarter left to go, and it's a 3-point lead for Keio. Trying to sweep the season series against the league rival Ryan-Eck Panthers. Ryan-Eck has other ideas. I went inside, Hutt disrupted the play, 15 to shoot. Ide back to Ishii. Ide once again, now Nakajima. 5 seconds to shoot, Ide with 3. Nakajima puts it up with 2, and it's off the back iron. Fresh shot clock, offensive rebound.
Great rebound there for Keio. Clutch rebound in this 4th quarter.
Nakajima drives in, puts it up off the front iron, rebounded by Jessica Gottlieb. Gottlieb to Martino. Parker in the corner. Up top for Gottlieb. Hutt back out for Gottlieb. Thought about a three, drives in, puts it up partially blocked, ends up getting the ball back, puts it up from the free throw line, no good. And a foul on the play.
Fouled by Hutt. Hutt has been getting double teamed right there.
Brought up by Ide. Nakajima inside for Sugawara. Nearly a tie-up, nearly a steal. It's a foul.
Yeah, Gottlieb got smacked in the hand after she got that ball.
They charge it to Hada. Martino across to Dunn, who throws it away.
Costly mistakes by Dunn, and the moment she came in, pretty tough on her right here.
Ishii. Nakajima. Inside, Sugawara is good for two more. She's got four. And it's a game-high 5-point lead for the Unicorns as Rhinebeck throwing the ball around. And Coach Lincoln wants to make some subs.
As you see, Dunn comes out, and so does Murphy.
Martino comes out, Murphy in, along with Garcia. Chance for Keio to take command here. A three put up by Nakajima is no good.
Nice rebound by Rhinebeck.
Nearly a tie-up. And it is a jump ball that will give it back to Rhinebeck. Keio will go back to this press, which has seen some effectiveness. Just get it across in time.
Parker for two.
That one's off, rebounded by, I thought Garcia might have had it, but it came loose. They called it jump ball.
I thought she did have it, and it looks like she got fouled, but apparently it was a jump ball call and for favor Keio.
Oh, she is stolen by Murphy, who was fouled.
By Murphy, but there was a push call right there for foul against Keio.
And that one
There's a lot of footsteps behind on the girls, and the girls hear it and it scares them, and that's how all these balls go out of bounds afterwards.
That's right. They've been having a little bit of trouble breaking the press at times. This is Nakajima.
Ooh.
Hata and a foul.
Hutt showing her tough presence on the paint right there. So she would come out, she would get out, and coming in first, Gabrielle.
So it's a Keio ball, 5:24 to play, and they lead by 5, make that 7, as Hata hits for 2. Parker is swarmed. Gets it across to Gottlieb, who then is fouled. Surprised Coach Lincoln didn't use a timeout to save the possession there when Parker was in trouble. He hasn't used any yet. He's got all 6.
I'm surprised he doesn't do that, especially in a very close game here in the fourth quarter. I would use all of them in this quarter if it were me. I don't know about you, Rob.
Use them when you need them.
Yeah.
Gabrielle puts up the shot, rolls out.
In and out.
On the rebound. Gabrielle tries another, that one off the back iron. And Keio in control now. Murphy trying to get there and draw the charge, but
she draws the foul, and
went down
foul
hard
by Murphy. She fell earlier in this game too.
So they'll check her out. We'll be right back. Back following the injury timeout. Charlotte Murphy able to walk off. That's a good sign. That's a foul.
Looks like she's going through some protocol on the bench with the trainer of Rhinebeck.
And it's possible she may have hit her head. They always, in any sport, want to make sure that immediately evaluate for a concussion.
That's right. little attitude issues here with both Coach Lincoln and the ref.
Coach Lincoln not usually one to argue with the ref unless he feels there's been an injustice.
The ref showed a little bit of anger issues there on responding, Coach Lincoln.
There's Nakajima across Ide. Ide launches a three. That might be a dagger. Keio up by 10.
Biggest lead of the game.
I believe it's a 10-0 run as that one's thrown away. I think the game was tied at 18. That's a jump ball. We'll give it to Rhinebeck, and it is true because it was 21-18 as we came into this quarter.
That's right.
And I believe it was tied at 18 before that. So 10-0 run. It's been a while since Rhinebeck has scored. Offensive foul.
Keio is drawing all the fouls possible to maintain this game.
And that also is a 15th foul on Rhinebeck, so any foul on Rhinebeck that isn't offensive, and Keio will go to the line to shoot 2. Doesn't help. They're gonna have to find an offensive spark if they want to come back here. Steal by Parker. Katsaros gets it back to Parker. Gottlieb drives in, puts it up, there he goes.
And they finally get the 2. Timeout, Coach Lincoln.
Well, Rhinebeck down by 8, 3:40 to go, so if they can make a few more plays like that, certainly not out of it. We'll see what their focus is after the timeout. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. We return, Keio ball with 3:40 left and an 8-point lead for the Unicorns.
No relation to Kristaps Porzingis.
We think. Nakajima, that one went off of Gabrielle. Somehow staying in was Ide.
Ooh, another injury here.
And we'll need to take another break as they check her out. Welcome back. Keio ball. Alexa Garcia was able to come off. Now she's being checked out on the bench. Meanwhile, 5 seconds to shoot for Keio. Hata unloads to Ishii. She puts it up and she hits. So Keio back up by 10 now. Olivia Dunn back in to replace Garcia. Parker, that one too high, and a push near the end of the play on Gottlieb, but didn't really matter. The ball was already way over her head. Could have been a foul call.
Rhinebeck had caught the ball, but it was out of bounds.
Nakajima, back out. Ishii.
It's been all Keio in this fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Outscoring Rhinebeck 9-2.
Ooh, she went right into traffic and she got the foul.
Hey, she took a bit of a hip check on the way in.
She was trying to go in that little hole that was between 3 players right there and Rhinebeck players, but she couldn't get through. And she got the foul though.
So she was to shoot 2, but might be injured, just getting checked on. She makes the first.
Keio's free throws shooting is continue to work.
Martino in to replace Dunn makes sense. Rhinebeck wants to get some more shooters into the game. Trailing by what is now 11.
Which is not a tough comeback in this time, or a missed shot right there. Martino comes in and she gets that rebound and gets fouled.
Trying to break that press. Parker in traffic finds Martino. She launches a 3. It's good.
Beautiful 3 by Martino from downtown.
Rhinebeck still down 8, but that certainly helps with 2 minutes to go. Ide drives in. That one doesn't hit. Offensive rebound and a timeout called by Coach Charles Martinez for Keio. 31-23 and a Keio ball, 1:55 to go. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout. Inbound comes to Ide. Nakajima. Ishii. Back to Ide. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Inside for Hata.
Nice ball movement by Keio. You can hear Coach Lincoln start yelling at his team that to be aware of that ball movement.
Back to a 10-point lead for Keio. Reineke has to break that press. They do. Gabrielle across, and that's a foul. It's the 4th team foul of the quarter on Keio, so that could help Reineke from here on out. They might get some free throws out of it.
But they also got to be very close, careful to not foul too. They have a few people in foul trouble.
Reineke can't take too much time here. They are down 10. Timeout, Coach Lincoln. So 1:13 to go. Reineke will have the ball and 21 seconds on the shot clock when we return. Back out of that timeout. It's inbound to Katsaros. Martino with 10 to shoot, puts up a long 2. That one's off. Rebound by Parker. She puts it back up to 2.
Beautiful 2 points by Parker after that nice rebound she did too.
The question is, should Reineke start fouling here?
But if you can't use the person. Katsaros was guarding her, and Katsaros already has 4 fouls. You don't want to foul.
It doesn't look like they're fouling. Keio taking some time off here. Now they do foul.
You got to look for the people who has less fouls to foul off. Katsaros can't foul nobody here.
Well, she should be out of the game then, right?
Well, if she fouls one more, then she would.
Right, but I mean, it's time to foul, and you can't have her foul.
That's true.
Nakajima misses the first.
That helps out Reineke big time.
That one does hit. Game high 11 for Nakajima. Reineke's going to have to move this up quickly and get some points on the board with efficiency. Parker to Gabrielle, puts it up, no foul, and it's picked up by Sugawara. And a timeout, I believe, called by Keio. So a 9-point game with 28 seconds left, no shot clock, and Keio's ball when we get back. Keio ball back out of the timeout. Quick inbound, we'll see if they foul. They do, as Martino goes in for it. And that will send Ide to the line for 2 shots.
As you see, all the good shooters in Reineke are on the field, on the court, I should say. See if they can make some desperation threes in here.
Two for 2 is Ide.
Clutch free throws from by Keio. Keio won this game because of free throws, I should say.
Definitely helped increase a lead. Gabrielle with 20 seconds is fouled, and that will send it to the line. That's the 15th foul in the quarter. She makes the first. Martino checks out for Hutt. Clearly Reineke wants a rebound if there's a miss. And that was a violation, I think by 2 at least of the Keio players, so Gabrielle gets a redo.
But it looks like she wants to purposely miss for Hutt to get that rebound. She makes both.
Timeout Keio. They lead by 9, 18.8 seconds left. See if Rhinebeck can pull out a miracle. Keio ball, they get it in the front court following the timeout. And looks like Grace West got in there to get the foul. Not that bad. It took about a second and a half off the clock.
Let me see Grace. Was that the first time we see Grace West in this game?
She was in at 1 point earlier. Ide, who went 2 for 2 on her last trip, is back at the line. Misses the first. Martino in for Gabrielle. Makes that one, and a timeout by Rhinebeck. It's been the longest final minute of a game I think I've seen in quite a while. But it'll be Rhinebeck ball, trailing by 10 with 17 seconds left when we get back. So Rhinebeck does get it in the front court here while they use the timeout. Martino for 3 is off, rebound. Martino tried to save it but couldn't, and it's a Keio ball. 12.5 seconds, they won't come up to foul, so it looks like that might do it. Clock down to 5, and that indeed will do it. Final score, 37-27, Rhinebeck over Keio. And Peter, I told you when we came to the second half that one team was going to be able to wake it up in the second half. I was right, it looks like that team was Keio.
That was right, Rob, and tough break for Rhinebeck. They were playing some pretty decent ball in the first half, great defense and everything. They just couldn't get those balls to go in the basket. But Keio takes the series sweep here in this regular season, and hopefully Rhinebeck can rebound from this game when the game's coming back, and hopefully they can do well in the playoffs.
Well, still some regular season action left as well. They fall to 7-8. Keio improves to 10-6, so that'll clinch a bonus point for all of their opponents. Post-game show coming up next. We'll be right back. Rob Moretti and Peter Vera back here one more time, wrapping up a 37-27 win for Keio over Rhinebeck in girls basketball. And Peter, this is a game where Rhinebeck had the lead at halftime, a very low-scoring first half, and then the adjustment clearly came in the second half for Keio.
That's right, Rob. It looks like Keio wanted this game more, and as we were talking during the break, that it looks like somebody's going to have to come in the second half to really want this game, and that's what Keio did, and they came back and they dominated big time with a lot of clutch points in that second half, especially a lot of good free throws, clutch free throws. That's what I put it down on the paper, that Keio had a big high free throw percentage, and that destroyed Rhinebeck, and a lot of fouls on that. So tough break for Rhinebeck, and got to work on trying to not foul in the near future, because especially against a very good free throw shooting team.
Well, Rhinebeck still has 5 games left in the regular season, so definitely a chance to work on some things that they didn't do well today, and try to strengthen themselves for a playoff run later on. That'll do it for us today here on LMC Varsity Sports. The CEO of LMC TV is Eric Lewis. The COO is Matt Sullivan. The community sports producer is me, Rob Moretti. Camera crew on tonight's game, Chris Lavinia, Sean Kelly, and Stephen Briante. One more time, alongside Peter Vera, I'm Rob Moretti. Thanks for watching LMC Varsity Sports.